Hey guys, so a quick review of the Fitglow Conceal Fitglow Beauty Conceal Plus concealer. So that's the packaging, and it's very cute packaging. As you can see, it's got 6.2 ml in this bottle. The color that I've got is C2, and it's a nice packaging, all glass. So it's very nice kind of packaging, and it's got a doe foot applicator like this, and I do a quick swatch for you. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, so that's that, and hopefully you are able to see the actual swatch here. So my hands are a bit tanned at the moment, not too much because I don't get that much tan, but that's where we are at. So if I blend it, hopefully you can see, if I blend it off like that, it covers quite a bit. Yeah, I hope you can see it. And let me do another swatch, maybe just trying to cover, like I've got a mole here. Yeah, I hope you can see this little mole. So I don't know if it's a mole or a freckle actually, but yeah, we'll try and cover it. So like that, just a little bit, not too much. And now this is definitely not the right color for my arm, because it kind of shows up a bit peachy, because this color is a bit peachy, but under my eyes work well. But yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but it did do a good job of covering a bit this dark spot here, this mole that I've got going on. Yeah, so anyway, what to say about this concealer? It's great. I mean, I love this concealer, to be honest, because it's doing great stuff. Not only does conceal darkness under the eyes, and it doesn't really crease that much. I've got a big problem of any concealer creasing on under my eyes, and if I put concealers over my eyelid, I always get the creasing where my crease is. So this one doesn't really do that. I don't get that much of a problem actually. So, and yeah, it does cover well. It's got great ingredients, like you know, Conceal Plus, it says, is a treatment concealer, goes beyond just camouflaging problem skin to deeply treat and improve the whole condition of the skin. The plant-powered blend of Phytoelastin and organic green tea, vitamin K and licorice root diminish the look of blemishes, pigmentation and fine lines, leaving skin stronger and smoother. The creamy texture blends flawlessly into the skin to provide a potent cover-up to areas that need more coverage. And they put more twice, but I don't know if that's a mistake or what. But anyway, so it's got Phytoelastin, which says moisturizes and restores cell structure to smooth skin and improve the appearance of fine lines. Then it's got vitamin K, diminish dark circle under the eyes and redness by improving conditions in the delicate system of the skin. Licorice root gently, or licorice, I don't know how you pronounce that, gently brightens and soothes the skin by fading darkness and preventing further sun damage and pigmentation. Green tea, powerful antioxidant to protect against free radical damage and minimize the appearance of sun damage, to improve elasticity and smooth fine lines and skin tone. And then you've got the list of ingredients here, so it basically contains castor oil as the first ingredient. Then it's got beeswax, which is certified organic. Then it's got grapeseed oil. Then it's got jojoba oil. Then it's got Carnauba wax. So for now it's got 2 waxes. Then it's got plant elastin, water, phospholipids, and then vitamin K, liposome. And then it's got this Leuconostoc radish root ferment filtrate. It's got caffeine, which I guess we all know that caffeine helps with the under eye bags and puffiness under the eyes. And then it's got green tea extract and licorice root. So licorice root is actually the last ingredient, just so you know. And then it says it may contain the titanium dioxide, yellow iron oxide, red iron oxide, black iron oxide, ultramarine violet, chromium oxide, green, manganese violet. So these are like the colors to make the shade of this concealer up. So this one lasts 12 months from the time that you open it, and for me to remember when I actually opened it, I always put the date on the packaging. I tend to just keep the boxes of at least all the natural organic makeup that I've got. So that's basically what I do with this concealer. I use it under my eyes. I've never really used it anywhere on my face because it's too light for me to use it on my face, so it wouldn't really do a good job of covering my sun damage that I've got on my cheeks and redness, because this shade is too light. I would need C3, I think, especially now, this time of the year. Probably in winter it might be, but it's the undertone, this undertone, the C2, it's got a pink, peachy, slight peachy, but more on the pink side type of undertone. So, and for me to cover the sun damage, I need the yellow in there. Yeah, so the peachy doesn't do it for me. So this concealer, I'm just going, sorry, I should have gone earlier on the fitglowbeauty.com website. It's just for me to remember. I think they've got 5 or 6 shades, but we'll double check, so we are getting it right. So let's see. So it's got C1 fair, C2 light, which is what I've got, then C3 medium, C4 tan, C5 deep, and basically, I don't know if you can see, so that this is what it looks like online. These are all the shades from light to dark. Light to dark. Hopefully you can see. So it's basically even recommending like the foundation to go for each shade. It says C1 Fair is for their Vita Active Foundation VF1 to VF1.5. The C2 Light, which is what I've got, they recommend it for the VF1.5 to VF2 foundation. The C3 medium is recommended for VF2 to VF4. C4 tan concealer is recommended for VF4 to VF5, and the C5 deep, which is the darkest, deepest shade, is the VF5 to VF6.5 foundation, which I guess is the darkest foundation that they've got. And I've done a review actually on the foundation, which I have, so you can just check my channel. But basically, yeah, I mean, this concealer for me is bomb. Is like my holy grail now. It's become my holy grail. I've got it on now. I've just done a clip on this. I've applied this concealer here on this side of my eye, and the creaseless, Tarte creaseless concealer, which I know is not a clean. It's not one of the cleanest concealers, so it's not like the Fitglow Beauty, but it claims to be creaseless. So I wanted to really compare these two and see how they work under my eyes, like do a comparison, because I know quite a few people that have this concealer, really. So I just thought if any of them is interested in buying and trying new stuff, and maybe try the Fitglow Conceal Plus, then they can have an idea of what it could be, especially on maturing skin like mine. But anyway, the ingredients are not too bad actually. Not to be a green concealer, it's not that bad. In terms of ingredients, it doesn't really have silicones, no parabens. It's not bad, you know. It's got where is it? Actually, it's got quite good ingredients. Other than, obviously, it's not vegan because it's got microcrystalline wax. This one actually has got beeswax, so to be honest, this is not vegan either. It says it's cruelty free. All Fitglow Beauty products are cruelty free, but yeah, I mean, it's not vegan because beeswax, it's like from bees, so it can't be vegan. But anyway, I love this concealer. I can't recommend this concealer more. I got this from Eminescence's Organics, which is a Belgian retailer that stocks this one, so it's Europe based, and I have to pay about 8-9 pounds of shipping tax or postage from Belgium to UK. It's the same website where I originally bought the Fitglow Beauty Vita Active foundation. So yeah, it's it's a bit expensive. It's quite expensive actually. It's a high-end type of product, but it's worth investing in, to be honest. I really love this concealer. It's my holy grail now. Finally I found a really good concealer which I really enjoy. It's easy to blend with my finger. I don't use beauty blender to blend this one. Well, to blend any concealer under my eyes, I use beauty blenders for my foundations, or brushes as well for my foundation, but I've used a little bit of actually I've used it's not a beauty blender, it's like those kind of flat sponges that have like on one side it's got a spongy type of thing, type of side, and the other one is just plastic, just to hold it. So, and that was the Real Techniques, those type of triangle, they have like a triangular type of sponges, but they are really flat. So I've tried and it does work with those ones too, but I prefer to use my fingers for concealer because the warmth of my fingers work best with concealers in general, that's why. But that's up to obviously your preference, so if you like to use beauty blenders or sponges or brushes, go ahead and do it. So yeah, I love this concealer, and if you have any questions or something I forgot to cover, let me know and I'll try and reply. But for mature eyes, this is a must. This is a must for sure. So until my next video, I wish you a great day, great weekend wherever you are in the world, and see you in my next one. Bye!